Hey, I've seen the script for your new video. Teaching players how to get the new skins for free? What are you thinking? That players shouldn't have to spend lots of money on costumes? The game wasn't free to play. They spent like $70 buying it. If you want to keep your early access to the next game, then you'll keep in line. No, you need to speak up. If Kombat Pack 3 is coming, then let people know. If it's not coming, then let them know. The new costumes look great, I won't deny that, but don't keep players in the dark. Because if they buy these new costumes only to learn the game is done soon after, they're gonna get angry. So be honest with your consumers, they'll respect you for it. You're still a shill. Mortal Kombat 1 got lots of new costumes recently, and many more costumes are on the way too, but you don't have to spend money on them, and if you don't know that, I don't blame you, because Google itself is lying to you. That's right, you can get any of these new costumes for free, and in today's video, I'll tell you exactly how. I made a similar video last year, but there's even more ways to get free costumes now, plus I'm sure plenty of you watching this video are new players who didn't have the game last year, and as a result, you never saw this video, but you still deserve to get your free costumes. So yeah, today's video is all about getting free costumes in Mortal Kombat 1. Method number 1 is the easiest, but sadly impossible if you don't play on PC. So if you play on console, you can skip to this timestamp on screen. But for everyone else watching who still plays on PC, you want to download the Hook mod. It allows you to access the game assets early, including costumes that haven't dropped yet. That's right, including costumes that aren't in the store or not in the invasion season yet. All of those costumes can be available for free months in advance. And in case you're wondering how that's possible, it's because NetherRealm usually adds new costumes months before you can actually buy them in the store. In other words, they're in the game files, but they're just not public yet to players. And the Hook mod has access to these files, which lets you play them early, and more importantly, for free. Next up, we have completing story mode. That's right, it's that simple. If you haven't beaten story mode already, then make sure to do that right now, because the game will reward you with 500 dragon crystals. That's right, you already get a free costume just by beating story mode, which is awesome, but sadly you don't get crystals for beating the DLC expansion story mode, the Chaos Reign story mode to be specific, or if NetherRealm ever makes a story mode part 3, that's likely not going to give you dragon crystals either, only the main story mode, which is definitely a bummer, but thankfully the Chaos Reign story mode does still give you free costumes, they're just for specific characters, but still, who doesn't love free costumes, right? And since today's video is about getting costumes for free, I should probably mention that. You won't get free dragon crystals by beating Chaos Reigns, but you will get a bunch of free costumes for other characters. And don't worry, there's still plenty of ways to get free costumes in this game, but first, a quick word from today's sponsor. All of you watching know that a gamer is only as good as his monitor, so it's time for you to upgrade with the NOCN 45C1R. This monitor is huge, absolutely massive, but that's to your benefit. The image quality is incredible. We're talking 5120 by 1440 pixel resolution and up to 120 Hz, which makes it perfect for gaming, but also watching your favorite shows. And did I mention that curved monitors are better for your eyeballs? It's true. Curved monitors cause less eyeball fatigue, and that's a big deal for people like you and me who spend a lot of time staring at our monitors. A curved monitor means less eye strain, which is fantastic. But I'm sure some of you watching prefer having two separate monitors. I know I was like that too. But guess what? This bad boy has split screen technology, allowing your monitor to show content from two separate input sources at the same time. So you can split your screen to game over here and then watch a stream over here, or if you're an editor like me, you can edit over here and then watch your video over here. And finally, this monitor is easy to set up with every USB port and input source you can hope for. We're talking USB Type-C, DP, and HDMI ports, allowing you to directly connect your laptop, Mac, iPhone tablets, all that incredible stuff. As you can see, this monitor is absolutely incredible, so what are you waiting for? Upgrade your gaming experience today and also your streaming experience. This giant monitor is better for everything. Use my link down below in the pinned comment or video description to get your hands on the NOCN 45CR1 monitor today. It's a fantastic price for a monitor that does so many things, so check it out today. Next up, we have the Towers of Time. If you earn enough points here, then you get rewarded with free dragon crystals. And you might be thinking, wow, that's gonna take a long time, and normally you'd be right. But thankfully, you can earn dragon crystals quickly because other methods overlap with the Towers Towers of Time. For example, leveling up your character. As you complete Towers of Time, your character will naturally level up. And once your fighter reaches level 20, you get rewarded with 100 free dragon crystals. So if you do this with 5 characters, then boom, that's already a free costume. And sometimes Mortal Kombat 1 has double XP weekends, which makes it very easy to reach level 21 with your characters. But get this, if your character reaches level 31, then you get another 100 dragon crystals. Or in other words, that's 200 dragon crystals per character. However, be warned, DLC characters don't get this for some reason. You can still level them up and unlock their colors, their gear, all that stuff, but you won't get any dragon crystals. And I'm not sure if that's intentional by NetherRealm or if it's an oversight and they forgot to add the dragon crystals to the DLC characters. I'm not sure, but the point is, don't waste your time leveling up DLC characters if your goal is dragon crystals. If you want to get those free costumes, then make sure to grind the main roster characters. But remember how earlier I said these methods overlap? Yeah, next up we have leveling up your profile, which will happen naturally as you just play the game. Whether you're playing online or Invasions or Towers of Time, your game profile is going to naturally level up, which gives you more free dragon crystals. That's right, at level 60 you'll get 200 free dragon crystals. And then at level 100 you also get 100 free dragon crystals. In fact, I think every 10 levels starting at level 60 you get 100 free dragon crystals. I think that's how it works, but correct me in the comments section if I'm wrong, because that's the one section of this video that I'm not quite sure about. But in theory, that should be 500 free dragon crystals, because you have level 60, level 70, level 80, level 90, and then finally level 100. And every 10 levels gives you 100 dragon crystals, which means 500 dragon crystals in total. Or in other words, one more free skin. And like mentioned earlier, the best part about these methods is they overlap. While you're grinding Towers of Time, your character's level is going to go up, and also your game profile is going to level up as well. So as a result, you're going to be earning dragon crystals in all 3 areas at the same time. It's not going to take you too long to earn 500 or even 1,000 dragon crystals, which is 2 free costumes. But next up, we have the random drops from NetherRealm. That's right, sometimes NetherRealm Studios will just give you free dragon crystals by turning on the game. Sometimes because they made a mistake, like the servers were down, or they messed up something big about the game, and they say I'm sorry with free dragon crystals. That does happen on occasion, which is awesome because it means free costumes. And on the one hand, yes, it is NetherRealm's fault the servers were down, and it's their fault for messing up the game in many areas, but hey, at the very least, they're giving us something cool as a reward, and I think that's neat. Mostly because I can't think of many modern fighting games that do that. They just give you in-game currency for free as a way of saying, I'm sorry. And finally, there's one more method I want to mention, but I didn't even think about it until recording the video. It's nowhere in my script, but with Mortal Kombat 11, the previous game, NetherRealm gave us a way to get costumes for free with the meteor that randomly fell, which is not guaranteed to happen for Mortal Kombat 1 at all, but I'm just saying maybe NetherRealm is going to introduce some kind of random mechanic that gives you a free costume at random. That's definitely a possibility for this game. I'm not sure how it's going to happen, but there may be some sort of slot machine feature in the future, or in fact, at some point, NetherRealm might just dump every single costume in the shrine. That could also happen. So I guess what I'm saying is, once you run out of dragon crystals and you've farmed every single character, you've grinded the towers, you beat story mode, all that stuff, and you still don't have every costume you want, I recommend maybe waiting a couple of months just to see if NetherRealm starts dropping them for free. Because once again, it happened with Mortal Kombat 11, so if history does repeat itself, which oftentimes it does, then Mortal Kombat 1 might start offering these costumes for free too. It might just take a few months, who's to say? Alright everyone, now you know every method to get free costumes in Mortal Kombat 1, or at the very least, how to get them at a discount. Since at the very least, you'll have some dragon crystals saved up, which means you don't have to spend as much money if you do buy dragon crystals. So it's kind of like the costume went on sale. So what are you waiting for? Turn on Mortal Kombat 1 right now and get yourself some free dragon crystals to buy those costumes without spending any money whatsoever. But first, make sure to leave a like on this video and share with a buddy, that way they can get costumes for free too. And also, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.